Stream going. Checking it out. Looks like we got live action. Okay, cool.
We're gonna be start or fast. What is your? Oh, sorry.
You can go smoke if you want.
Yeah.
If that's what you're asking. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you know, I was really working down.
Hey, you gotta unwind, bro. you gotta get pumped for the match. That nicotine high.
Are you in love? Are you in love? I'm looking me.
No, I'm not being hateful, you know?
No, he's saying, are you in the lab looking at the
No. I have a wiretap.
It's the cameras he's got set up.
I hacked into the audio on the cameras in there. Can this guy pick his bands, please?
Yeah, I got it. They wanted SB and Static, so those are their bands. You bet Town and City, so you can
Yeah.
Battlefield.
Yes, sir.
Battlefield it is.
Hope he's on the album.
We about to find out.
I was so surprised during the match today.
Yeah, I guess
What happened?
I guess we just consecutive days. You know, like the more that we win, we just play again and again and again. Yesterday, I guess.
This is ECAC, right?
I got a freaking 4-page paper to get in Wednesday. This is
I got a
ass.
8-page
What?
I got a 5-page
Good for you. Then I have a 12-page paper due next Monday.
and then I have a 15-page paper now.
Imagine. Well, my page is actually, my paper is probably like 4 to 5 pages. Like 4 is like kind of like, I'm probably gonna end up writing 5 pages. Now that I think about it.
I think I'm gonna hop.
The requirement is 10 to 12. So, and I already have, it's like a group paper. My group is written like 4.5. So we're like halfway through page 5. So I'll probably be writing 5.5 pages.
I'm hopping out of the chat. I'll see you guys. Good luck. Okay, here we go. We have Post University going up against SVSU, and it looks like he is going to be a Ganon player. I'm sorry, Captain Falcon player versus our King K. Rool. Andrew playing K. Rool and Shun Sage going for the Captain Falcon. Captain doing a good job getting inside on K. Nice ledge guard there. He's got the crown. Oh, Andrew having a hard time getting back to ledge here. Oh, using the own cropping guts. I hate to see it. Well, that's going to be, yep, that was easy to punish on K-Rool's recovery there if you have the tools for it. And Captain Falcon certainly does. Alright, lost the crown. Man, this Captain's doing all the Captain stuff. The super hype combos. Super armor there for you. Look at that. Let's see. Dash attack. And get some aerial action happening. Interesting choice of stage here. I believe Post was the one who picked this. Oh, didn't get the tech off that one. Oh. Well, getting the recover there. I thought Captain Falcon was going to go on that one. And it's hard to, I mean, Captain Falcons can be punished with his recovery, but with that up B, yep, that's exactly what happens. He's going to grab you with that. Oh, but he gets the SD there. I don't know exactly what happened. It looked like maybe he was spamming the up B button, and He accidentally did a second up B after connecting with the first one and then just couldn't recover. Okay, so we have life here. It's 2-2. This is the first match in our 3v3 crew battles. So both teams right now with 9, well, I guess both teams with 8 stocks after losing a stock apiece. Oh, just gets snaps the ledge before happens up B connects. Oh, and it looks like a back air connects on that one. Taking post down to their last stock for the first one. We're trying to get a setup here. If you can close out on this stock, that would be pretty clutch. He really does have to try to not take too much percentage, but it's pretty hard with this Captain Falcon who seems to have control of the platforms just to get back to ground. And he does. There you go. Getting his projectiles going here. Oh, just pieces. That suction. So again, just working on getting back to stage, which is like a cat and mouse game. Alright, which platform are you going to? For this one, you go to that one. Man. Looks like Andrew maybe trying to get it down there through plat. He's like contesting the contested platform recovery. Oh man, alright, now he's in a dangerous spot. He really needs to close out on this stock. There it is. I think that was up tilt for it. Okay, so that takes him down to his last stock, so now he'd be sitting at post. Both teams 7 stocks apiece. Trying to make some action happen. Oh my. This stock is definitely going King Carol's way. Oh, and all the super armor. You gotta love it. Percentage is high though. I mean, anything's a... Not anything, but almost anything's a kill for Captain Falcon at this percentage. Oh, gets in there into the dash attack. Oh, if that would have connected, that was definitely the kill. Very close, very close. It was a good attempt. This could be anybody's. Be careful. Initial pressure on. Oh, gets the jab. Oh, missing. That might have been for the best, honestly. Oof. The back air finds it. Okay, that closes post out of their first player, so score is going to be SVSU with 7 stocks remaining and post with 6, and post second player coming in now. It's going to either be Kenny or Kenshiro, and I guess we'll see who it is. And looks like we're probably just figuring out stages at this point. A Captain Falcon player will be coming back and with the band, so that means post gets to pick a stages from what's remaining. Interesting to see who goes out next. I'm assuming it's going to be Kenshiro, and if he plays his Bowser, then hopefully I think he'll be able to close out the stock. Just Bowser with a little bit more weight than the Captain Falcon, and hitting just a little bit harder, but you just have to watch out. Being a bigger character, Captain Falcon does appreciate the combo food, so gonna have to work his way in, but that is what Kenshiro is great at. Or, oh, actually, maybe it looks like Kenny's selecting stage, so maybe he's going in, so we'll see some snake action. If he does get a larger stage, he's definitely gonna appreciate that. Captain Falcon's gonna have to thread through all the projectiles, grenades, cicadas, and C4s to get in, and then he does. Obviously Snake has his good boxing tools and can hopefully edge him out a little bit, so we'll see if Kenny can clean up this stock here. Captain Falcon player from SVSU to the 2 SDs, and we'll get our action. You know, looks like stage is small battlefield. Okay, stage I would say probably favors Captain Falcon, but I think this is probably fine. Captain's probably doing anything with a couple of plats. This might be his preferred one though. Alright, the taunts are out, and here they go. Full control here. Looks like Kenny opting for a more rushdown approach type instead of stalling out with grenades and projectiles. He is a heavier character though, I believe, so trades do tend to favor him. He is just going to have to watch out. He needs to kind of preserve his stocks here because we do have 2 more SVSU players coming up. And we each have 3 stocks apiece, so take it down. Got to get him to the last stock, last player, and make it all the way. Okay, let's see. We got up tilt. Captain. Oh, punishes the recovery. That's so tough to do because there's the hitbox on the his up B on Snake's up B, but just managed to pass the damage threshold, break through that, and get the spike. Oof, it was a good hit. It was a nice 2-frame too, through the ledge. I think it's second 2-frame. Oh, makes the sneaky plan at the C4, dropping it in air. Grenades are out, and he's not going to recover from that. That was very interesting. Looked like a misinput, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he thought, maybe he used his jump. Maybe when he jumped off stage, he had a second jump that he used right away and thought he had it and then didn't, and then couldn't make the up B recovery. So either way, that does close it out, and it's going to be Post University with 5 stocks going up against SVSU with 6, and we'll see who their second player is in just a second once we get stage banned and next player out. Fun Sunday match we got happening here for you, featuring ECAC playoffs. Exciting time. I love to see it. Post having a good run into the playoffs, qualifying. I think their record on the season was like 6-2 or something, but impressive showing. 3 really good players here for Post University. Playing characters that are, I mean, if you don't know the matchup's hard. If you don't know what you're doing against Snake, then yeah, it's going to be a bit of a challenge for you. It looked like that Captain Falcon did, and I think the stage choice being preferable to the Captain Falcon being able to get the rush down on Kenny, not able to create too much space there. Maybe a larger stage like an FD or a Town and City would have been a different story, or Kalos, but it is what it is. So we get our stage bans and we get the next one. Maybe Shun Sage staying in the lobby, so possibly they're playing on one switch. And out of the way. And once again, we are sitting here, 5 stocks to 6, Post down 1. And maybe we've made our selections for stages, so here we go. Anytime now. Okay, now we got it. Oh, a Steve. Man, okay, let's see what action happens. So this is going to be a tricky one. Steve obviously wanting to mine and create space, so Kenny's going to have to put the pressure on him to keep him from doing that. Steve has a lot of tools, a lot of controversy around the player, but let's see what happens here. So Kenny's got to SD. Just getting a little, what's up? Saying hi. Okay, we'll get the taunts and action starting now. Oh. Okay, so looks like Kenny opting for, oh wow, that grenade just threaded the needle through the blocks. That was very nice. Minecart going to be a strong tool. It's going to go through Kenny's grenade, I'm fairly certain. And so far, Steve doing a great job of mining. Kenny doing a great job of racking up the damage, though. Oh, I might have been wrong. It looks like that grenade did stop the minecart, but I don't think it was quite out there yet. The sneaky C4s coming in clutch, and oh, Steve's pick broke, so he's going to have to craft that. And puts the minecart over. Yep, he'll craft. And he's on silver now. Or shovel broke, I'm sorry. which is weird because in the actual Minecraft, mine with a pick. Or I guess you dig with the shovel. Okay. Back to the smash action. So he does have diamond at this point. Probably going to opt for taking that on the second stock. With 121%, he doesn't really want to waste. Oh, the up smash. Connecting. Trying for the up airs. Oh, and that was wild. The C4 blowing both of them up. Steve immediately coming back and grabbing diamond. Swords doing some combos here. Minecart hitting him. Let's see what we got. So now that this Steve has diamond and he's got his tool, he's really putting the pressure on Kenny, and it's going to be kind of the other, sort of a reverse of the way the match started, where Kenny was the one rushing down to Steve, and now Steve's kind of rushing down Kenny, trying to make a space. Not quite able to. Kenny on his last stock with 100%. He's got to be careful with it. It'd be really clutch if he could pull off a kill. Steve being a lighter character, you can't find that. Busting the minecart with the up air. Trying for the... nope, not quite making it. Okay, let's see. Oh, connects with the back air. That was huge. That was huge for post right there. Okay, he does come straight up with diamonds. And you're going to have to work hard with Sephiroth hitting. Oh. Shooting an F smash. Trying for the tether. Not quite enough. Range on that. Really not opting for space on this. Oh, trying to smash at ledge. Doesn't quite work this time. In a dangerous spot here. Yep, watch out for that. Minecart just jumps over it. Nice. I like the idea there of just getting some space and sort of resetting. Sort of foxtrotting back and forth a little bit. Speedo coming in. Can it connect? It does. Okay. Now we have action. We have something to work with. Ooh. Immediate detonation of the C4, and the sneaky C4 gets him! Yes, let's go. Okay, so Post University now takes the lead with that one. Post is going to be up 4 stocks to SVSU's 3. Wow, that was an amazing turnaround on that one. I definitely was excited and impressed to see that C4 connect there, especially after it seemed like he originally had dropped a C4, blew it up kind of prematurely just prior to that, and then did the exact same thing again, and it worked the second time. So hey, I guess sometimes the no mix-up pays off, and it did there. Okay, we get new bands, and we'll take it to SVSU's last player, which will be determined shortly. Once again, a exciting match here exciting playoff match we have for you in ECAC conference. See, I pull up some stats. Let's close it out. But yeah, this is the East Open Division for the fall 2022 season. This is round 3 of the playoffs. So advancing past round 1 and 2 already. They can get the win here today. Post University will go to round 4, which is I think technically the quarterfinals. It's hard to, I don't see a bracket, but hoping they're gonna fight for it. They're gonna see if they can get the win here. Looks like stage band's being figured out, and I've been trying to not say their name because I'm afraid I'm gonna butcher it, but Saw, I think is who they are. SVSU is to go to their page to see it. Saginaw Valley State University. Saginaw Valley? I'll try it. Saginaw Valley. Or maybe let's go back to SVSU. Looks like we're ready. Okay, and it's going to be a Sora versus Snake. Snake with just 1 stock remaining, so he's going to SD twice here. Going to be an interesting match. Sora does have some projectiles. Oh, and they take it to Battlefield. Okay, that's going to... I would say that, yeah, it's definitely the Sora's choice of stage here. Going to try to get some aerials, and Snake having a little bit of a hard time using his projectiles to cover as many options. But let's see how it plays. Okay, they get the taunts, and action starts now. Okay, creating stages, setting out fire. I can never say that. I never was super into Kingdom Hearts. play any of the games. Only know Sora from Smash. Sora doing a great job of just being in Kenny's face and controlling stage a little bit here. Looks like he's covering the middle. Kenny finding some ground though. Opting for a down air on stage. Interesting. Or is that fair? I think. Oh, just misses a punish on that one. Sora uses that Thunder move, Thunderaga. Easy to grab him, but just going the wrong way. Oh, that was interesting. I'm pretty sure his C4 blew himself up there. Maybe he was trying to jump in the air and drop it and accidentally spam the button twice and SD'd, but that's going to close out post 4th stock. So now we go 3v3, and that means that we've got greatBetty, aka the great Kenshiro himself, coming up, and we'll see if he brings the Bowser this match. Kenshiro with a couple of characters he plays. I think Bowser is his main, who he plays mostly, and the style that he plays I think is going to be pretty effective here against this Sora. Sora really opting for kind of in-your-face play. Kenshiro is so good with the shielding, and he can just pop a perfect shield and get a punish right away with Bowser. Just a jab or anything like that. So we'll see if that happens. It'd be interesting what stages he goes for. I would say if he does pick Bowser, Kenshiro's going to want something without platforms, maybe a little bit smaller. Maybe a PS2 or... I mean, it does have platforms. Probably, honestly, Final Destination wouldn't be bad. I think that is Bowser's best stage, since he doesn't really benefit much from platforms. But Sora also being a tricky character to approach with. You know, he's got all his aerials and has a couple of projectile moves that he can kind of use. That Sora player from SVSU seemed like he knew what he was doing, as far as he wasn't just spamming side B or neutral B or anything like that. Opting to play it smart and kind of get the setups and stage control, really utilizing the platform. So I'm hoping to see the triplats banned, so he doesn't have to go up against that nonsense. But, or I mean, not a tri-platform stage picked. SVSU with the bans, and then Post getting the counter pick here, or getting the pick of stage from the remaining whatever's left over. Definitely still discussing bans now, and we'll see where we're at in this ECAC Round 3 playoff game. Post University versus Saginaw. I'm so sorry. Saginaw Valley University. Saginaw Valley State University. I need like a phonetic pronunciation guide for their schools and players. Okay. Post is in there. I guess that means we have our stages banned and are ready to start off the final match of round 1. Let's go for the Bowser. Okay, so we'll see what stage we got and what kind of action we got to look forward to. Both players with 3 stocks, so nobody SDing here. Action will start right away. Okay, and they go PS2. This is good. Still platforms, I'm sure, probably the Sora band FD. But let's see what we got. So starting off, it looks like Sora opting for an aerial approach mostly. It'd be nice. Oh, okay. That Thunder's going to be a little bit of a danger. Bowser kind of having sort of a linear recovery, so if Sora can get below the stage, it's going to be a real problem later on. But Kenshiro doing a good job of finding his way back to ledge and getting some control of middle stage here. Good. Going to put the pressure on. Oh, just allowing Sora to recover, respecting the side B. Oh, getting the side B on the ledge there. Okay, Sora just doing Sora things, you know, hanging out off stage for as long as Sora could possibly want to. Okay, getting the grab again, and yes, finds the platform in the first stock. Okay, so now we got 3-2. greatBetty is up. Let's see what Kenshiro can make of this lead. Kept trying to expand on it. Oh my gosh. So that's the thing, is Bowser's just so powerful there with his moves, and he's got such great coverage that even with Sora's being able to approach pretty much how he wants with those aerials, but if Bowser can just kind of find the right angle in, that he's got it. Oh, gonna be a tough recovery. Oh, makes it. Man, really probably scamming the crap out of that B button as he's recovering. And again, finding it. Yeah, that's sort of trying to use the Thunder Punish, but it's just not quite preventing Kenshiro from recovering. He's doing a great job of finding his way in. Also doing a great job of... Oh, that smash gets him. Holding the shield for just long enough, but not long enough to get punished. Oh, and that's exactly what I wanted to see out of Kenshiro there. He's using his shield perfectly, getting the perfect shield, and then the punish. That's exactly what you got to do against a Sora that's approaching with all those aerial moves. Yep. Oh, punishing it. Yep, good edge guard there with the fire breath. Okay. Yep. He wants that thunder ready just in case he does happen to get him off stage, or it's a good approach option now that he's figured out that Kenshiro is playing it smart with the shield. Yep, there we go. There it's out. Probably will waste that and probably throw the fire again. Yep, there it is, and back to thunder. And around we go. You know, Sora things, just Sora things. Oh, interesting. Fire going the wrong way, looked like in this input. Down there to recover quickly. Oh, up tilt, finds it. Nice. Okay, so once again, with a lead, what can Kenshiro do with it? Trying to add on a little bit of damage here. Sora being such a light character and Bowser being so strong and so heavy, it's, he gets those kills on silly percentages. Probably, like honestly, this could be kill range at ledge here. Oh, that was a good recovery there with the thunder. Oh, that might be it. Oh, makes it. Yes, yes he does. Okay. That's a tough one, that ice offstage, or blizzard, I guess, offstage. Yeah, the Sora kind of just throwing out some random moves here, and you can't do that against greatBetty. Kenshiro will punish those all day. Yep. And continue to keep him off stage. I mean, I think he anticipated him recovering with side B on that one. He's just trying to punch him in the face as he approached with that. Oh man, the spot dodge, that was clutch, and then the down B. Okay, almost that was it. Kenshiro had that grab. He was going right to the platform, or off stage, honestly, his preference if he wanted to choose or not. Okay, and putting the pressure on. He does have the lead though, 100% here. A good smash attack. That is gonna find it. Yes. Side B to ledge. Not quite. Oh, good DI. Good DI from the SVSU. Oh, and the 2-frame! That was phenomenal. Was that an F tilt? I couldn't quite tell. Maybe it was a down tilt. I'm not sure what that move was, but I think it was a down tilt. I feel like Kenshiro kind of goes for this sometimes when he's not doing his fire breath. Post University finding the win in game or round 1, whatever you call it, the first set over SVSU. Nicely done. So we reset and we go to the next round. It is best of 3, and so we'll see if Post decides to stay with the same lineup of Andrew, then or Asthmatic, then Ghost, then Great, or if they choose to switch it up. We'll see. Same goes for SVSU. Are they going to go with the Captain Falcon start again? Captain Falcon was, I think he might have been, it seemed like their strongest player. The Steve was also pretty good. So is Sword. They were all good. You don't make it to round 3 of playoffs with bad teams. You got to have good players all around. Just if I was ranking them, I think that their Captain Falcon might have been their best, but it also could have been the matchup. King DDT being a heavier character there. If that would have been against Kenny, although he did claim a stock of Kenny's before losing his final one, so I don't know. We'll see how it plays. I think that's the hard thing with crew battles, is deciding the lineup in which order. For my college team, or for my high school team that I coach, we just got eliminated from our playoffs, and I think it might have been our lineup choice, but different story. We'll see how it works out. Let's see. Looks like not indicating who's going out. Everybody's sitting on the bench. I like that. Obviously, SVSU playing on one switch, they don't have to take those similar precautions. They can just play whoever. And we wait. Figuring out stage bans. But Post University with the 1-0 lead, winning game 1, and so did game 2. It was a close thing though. Definitely not. I think. Oh, I didn't actually get to. I'll have to go back and look at the replay. I think. Post winning that one, remaining 2 stocks there. I think Kenshiro had 2 stocks before taking out that Sora. And just finding stages. Alright, smash that like and subscribe button. We have 500 followers and we're doing something crazy right here. We're about to hear it go down. Get some raps, honestly. Oh. good stuff. It's a beautiful Sunday for Smash, if you ask me. What better on take out your weekend? Some people watch football. Lame. No, I'm sorry. No. But Smash. That's what we're about. Getting smashed over here at Post U. Arkansas Valley having a good run here into round 3 of the playoffs. And Post actually got the first round bye and then the second round win yesterday over Providence College, trying to keep their playoff run alive here. And so far, with the 1-0 lead, looks like they are poised to do that. They can keep it strong in game 2. Okay, looks like stages are being selected. And we'll see what the lineup is. It does look like Kenny's coming in as our first player, so we'll have Snake versus Question Mark, if they say the same. I would love to see that Ganon player, or Captain Falcon player come out again. I think Kenny wants redemption. He didn't want to lose that first stock. Yeah, big day actually for post-university esports. We have quite a few matches going on today. I'm pretty sure right now Denny, who's normally in charge of streaming these things, is streaming a different match, and I'm sure that there's another match here. I think it was a quintuple header, so quite a few matches. But yeah, this is me, BK, streaming for you, trying to give my super insightful commentary on the play-by-play. And we have a player. Okay, starting with the Sora. All right, so this will be interesting. These two players didn't... Well, actually, the Sora taking Kenny's last remaining stock pretty quickly. So Kenny gets a chance for redemption here. See if we can figure it out a little bit. Oh, and it is the same stage again, so Battlefield. Gonna not be super favorable for all of Snake's projectiles, but at the same time, Sora's projectiles kind of get the nerf. But Sora with, I would say, the much stronger aerials, and Snake wanting to box more. This platform definitely favors Sora. Okay, again, Sora throwing out those sort of random up smashes, which Post University is going to eat up. Kenny getting the up tilt off of it. Dash attack coming in. And Kenny dropping in with the back air, setting up his grenades and C4s, getting the stage control that he wants. Sora, while he does have a ridiculous recovery, the more time he's off stage, just the more setup that Kenny gets on that. He does do his down B a counter, or reflect. It's not a reflector, it's just a counter of the projectile, but still the grenade blowing up on him anyways. Kind of funny. Dash attack in, get shielded and punished, playing C4 at ledge, and using, he likes to use that thunder move to kind of like recover safely, but then he doesn't recover right away, so takes his time. Oh, Sakita coming in, and it, oh man, almost connects. Chooses the up smash instead. Almost, if you could have pumped him up on that one, connecting with the up smash would have been pretty clutch. Oh, wow, interesting. The F smash kills at 100 center stage. I guess it does that. Kenny really trying to close out this first stock. Hopefully he's patient with it and doesn't do anything too crazy. Man, I think a C4, a sneaky C4 would have got it there on top easily. Let's see, C4 come out. It didn't. I don't see C4 anywhere right now, so Kenny's trying to keep the C4 as an option to maybe try to stick it on him, or I don't know. Just finding any way to close out this stock here. Sora player doing a great job of keeping him from recovering, but does get the C4 plant and closes out the stock on Sora's first. So Sora with a quite impressive lead right now, about 100%. But with Snake being a heavier character, he can definitely survive at these percentages, and not only survive but thrive. A good grenade at ledge there. Ooh, trying to read an option on that with the F smash. Didn't quite work. Sora player playing patient, holding shield long enough. Sora definitely, this Sora player from SVSU loves Thunder. It seems like if he's not on Thunder, he's just throwing out other moves until he gets to Thunder. Which, ooh, I don't know if there was a tech or it's just a ledge clip saved him there, but that was a really, really nice C4 from Kenny. And gets the up tilt. I love that. The dash in, cancel dash up tilt just is a great kill move. And just like that, Post is now in the lead. Kenny going to try to get a little bit more percentage before losing his last stock, or who knows, possibly even taking it all the way and coming into the next match with 2 stocks would be pretty phenomenal. Already in the lead here. dash attack in, getting it. It seems like the Sora player is kind of having having a hard time figuring out what to do exactly. There he does get the, I think that was an F tilt, or maybe it was an F smash for the stock. Let's see. See that? And stuff like that. It's like, Snake has that option. It's like, yes, I'm going to eat the grenade, but you're also going to eat the grenade too. And if, oh, okay. And sorry, like I was saying, just Sora being the lighter character in a trade, Ghost comes out on top of this. Let's see, smashed him with some grenades in the face. And again, that Sora player with his using his specials like that, I really think, oh my gosh, that was beautiful. So Kenny dropping the C4, and did he clear all 3 stocks of C4? No, he took first and third stock with C4s in that match. Very nicely done, well played by Kenny. Okay, so that'll bring us to our score, which we don't have a scoreboard, but I'll continue to announce it for you. Post with 7 stocks and SVSU down to 6 stocks. This is round 2 of the ECAC playoffs, Post versus SVSU, with Post being up round 1. So Kenny will stay on with 1 stock, and we'll see what they bring out. Last round they did play Captain Falcon as their first player, and Sora was their second, or Sora was their third, and they had a Steve player as their second. I wonder if they're going to send out the Steve here. So I really think Captain Falcon might struggle against Kenny, but I don't know. We'll see who they throw. Looks like Sage is being selected. Band's going out. If you're a Snake player, your stage of choice, you definitely want things with more range. You know, a Kalos, a Final Destination, Town and City, all good stages. Kenny, I think he does like those stages, but I know Kenny's also pretty comfortable on pretty much whatever you put him on. Showing a good performance on Battlefield there. I think he likes the dual plats with PS2 and small Battlefield. But again, any stage is a good stage when you have skill, like Kenny does. Both range options and up close options, good punishes. And we wait. Do-do-do. Okay, and coming up in the lobby, it looks like Sage are banned. Oh, opting to switch to Mithra. I don't know which of their players this would have been. If it would have been the Captain Falcon. Yeah, maybe it was the Captain Falcon player switching to Pyre Mithra, but going to be an interesting matchup here. Definitely, if they start Mithra, which I'm assuming they are, yep, going to be working their way through. Wow, Kalos is the pick of stage. Okay. Probably see Mithra trying to weave through Kenny's projectiles and get some punishes here, but Kenny, he does remember. Okay, I was going to say, I don't know if Kenny realizes he lost 2 stocks. Okay, so here we go. We got Post University posting up, ready to go, versus SVSU. SVSU down to their last 6 stocks, Post with 7. And it looks like we're going to have a boxing match here. Kenny opting to just attack straight on, using a little bit of projectile setups. The Mithra, interesting play style. I feel like Mithra is usually more of a rushdown character than this person's playing it as, but you know, everybody plays different ways. That was interesting. I have no idea what that move was. They don't have a counter. I don't know what happened there. But switching to Pyra at 42% seems a little early, but I don't know. I guess if you're more comfortable with Pyra, that's fine. Okay, switching back to Mithra. I kind of get the feeling that this character, or this player, doesn't exactly know the character that they're playing super well. Maybe this is like a deep secondary that they thought would be a good counter, and but see how it goes. Just throwing out some random up specials, putting pressure on. Now playing a little bit more like you see the typical the Aegis players here. Kenny creating some space. Yep, there it is. There's your fastball in there. Throw that out there a lot. Pyra Mithra. Random side Bs. I guess you see it, you know, around the 7,000 GSPs, or 7 million GSPs. You see it here too, apparently. Switching to Pyra, this is definitely kill percentage for Pyra. Kenny at 112% and 13%. Yep, gotta definitely shield that and punish it. Nice. Interesting choice. I thought maybe we'd see a grab up tilt there, but probably, I don't think that quite kills on Kalos at this percentage. I don't really know. C4 not quite connecting. Just creating some space with grenades. Pyra just sending out that side, man. As you do, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like if that's your only game plan, then you're gonna get red pretty quick and you're gonna get played around. Here it is. That's gonna, oh, not quite electing for another option than I thought he would have went for. I think it might be a little bit higher percentage where it's a true combo to connect. Very patient. Also not moving. Very interesting. I feel like Pyra has free freedom to move, and that's gonna do it for first stock of Pyra Mithra from SVSU. And Kenny trying to see what he can make with this last 140% on his last stock here, or after 145% on his last stock. Again, not moving, so part of being able to move, definitely you're losing a big option with your side B if you're choosing to stand in one place. I mean, definitely it could be a mix-up, but like you could move around, you know, get control of stage. My anticipation is that probably this Pyra Mithra is not their main character. And just based on the playstyle, I want to say that this might have been the Steve. Because the Captain Falcon, the Captain Falcon is definitely more of a rushdown combo, which is how you would assume Mithra plays. Does get the up smash to connect. It was up smash for Kenny's last stock. Okay, but did drop a stock there, so SVSU is going to be down 1. It's going to be 5 versus 6 remaining on post in round 2 of ECAC playoffs. Oh, yeah. Yep. It'd be really nice to have that scoreboard. I can see why typical Shoutcasters do have the scoreboard up. You know, Danny's usually running things. It's a little more polished than we got here today, but you got me. You're stuck with me on the backup caster here. Although I will say, probably this cast is a little more involved than yesterday's, where I just turned on my computer with OBS and let it run as I was sitting in the spectate lobby. Had a birthday party I had to go to, so this will be the first official cast. And an exciting one to see to boot, you know? SVSU definitely is trying to find an answer here to the post-university mayhem that we got going on. Oh. Password. If you're from Post University, you could put that in the Discord. I'm not putting the password in a random Twitch stream. Sorry, this is a college match we got going on. Post University versus SVSU. Not really open to the public or spectators. But we do have crew battles. It's an exciting time to spectate. You're here to watch. Right now, Post University bringing in their second player. We're going to be choosing between Kenshiro and Andrew. Andrew playing King K. Rool, and Kenshiro usually playing Bowser, but having a, you know, deep roster you can pick from. But we will see the Aegis coming up again, and Aegis with their bands. So, oh, it looks like ItsAsthmatic. So that is Andrew coming in, and if he picks the King K. Rool, he'll be in for a time of it with this Aegis. Again, Aegis not as rushed down as... Oh, switching to Seph. Alright, so we got Sephiroth versus Aegis. Sephiroth definitely going to have the greater range on this, but also the lighter character, so got to watch out for Pyra's kill capabilities. Going PS2. Kind of neutral stage for both. And see Aegis dropping their first one, SD. And now here we go. So we got taunts and action happening. Okay, we got some nairs. So I'd be finding it, and yep, we're gonna have to shield that. Less G hit set up for a crazy combo. You're doing a great job of controlling Sage. So far, I would say this is the opposite of the way that I would have thought the match would go. Really, Seth keeping the pressure on while Aegis just having a hard time finding anything, even the Sage at all. Finally getting some percentage on Seth. Okay, dash attack connects. Charging up neutral B. Trying to throw out one of these flares. Take the secondary level. I do not know the names, I'm so sorry. I know Giga Flare is the highest. Getting an up smash on shield. Putting the pressure on. But I might just not know Aegis, but I have no idea what that move is, where it kind of gets hit by a move and just rolls through it. It's not a roll, they don't have a counter. What is that? Down B switches to higher. I don't know, but Seth does close out the first stock. Totally losing my own mind and didn't even see what was connected. But that's going to put Andrew up 3 stocks, and SVSU is down to their last 4 stocks. Last stock on higher neutral. Like fighting for this platform here. Momentum kind of seems to be switching a little bit. Sephiroth, oh, just missed the ledge on that one. That hurts. Oh, can you get the punish? Yep. It's like a dash attack. And Hell's Gateway, whatever that move is. I don't know the name super well for a sec. Oh, and finding it with, I think it was up smash. Very nice. Okay, so that's going to put Post at a huge lead now. Up 6 stocks versus SVSU's last 3 stocks remaining. And great job, Andrew, not dropping a single stock on that match. Closing out the Aegis player there. Did a great job just all around controlling stage, punishing, well, what seemed like kind of random attacks at some points from the Aegis player, but it was well played. And we go to game, I guess whatever game you want to call it, game 3, game 4. And we're going to see who they have left over there at SVSU. It's going to be between their Captain Falcon, who I'm predicting it is, or Steve, or maybe they pick somebody completely different. Who knows? Just to make a liar out of me. And we got stage selection happening, so bands coming from Post and SVSU getting the sloppy seconds or whatever's left over. We are here. What could potentially be the last match of the playoffs for SVSU. Post with a tremendous lead right now, up game 1 and currently sitting 6 stocks versus SVSU's 3 stocks remaining. So Post with 2 players. They've got Andrew Asthmatic up right now, and they've got greatBetty in their back pocket, ready to close out anything that Andrew leaves out on the table. Still deciding on stages. And so we wait. Sticking with Sephiroth, gonna want probably some kind of platform action here. I'd imagine a smaller stage so we can get in close in case it is that Steve player. Steph does have a lot of range with that sword, but Steve, you know, obviously wanting sort of a little bit more room and some platforms to mine if it is him. Maybe going for like a town and city or something, but we'll see. Sephiroth hopefully banning some of those larger stages, maybe even FD. So he has the platforms. He could use all his aerials and tremendous range with his sword to control. But one can only guess. And it looks like stage has been picked. Getting the correct one loaded up. And okay, so this is the Captain Falcon. This guy was pretty good. He's He's pretty good at, maintaining pressure and juggling. He does the Captain Falcon typical hype things, So we'll see what Andrew can do against this one. So both players with full stock, so no taunts, and action starts right away. Alright, getting the early grab. Not able to do a whole lot of follow-up with that one, Captain Falcon. Stuff landing the side B. Captain's going to have to... Oh, he just takes it. I was going to say, or dodge it or shield it, but I guess the third option is just take it. Okay, pretty close. Both players trading. Again, that favors post because SVSU is such a deficit right now. So looking pretty good. Getting a nice down tilt in. Connecting. Wow. Andrew's doing some great stuff here. Just, oh my god, adds on 2 more to the side Bs. And not getting any follow-up after it, but still, just gets him off stage, gets control of stage, puts Captain up at disadvantage. Oh my, that was phenomenal. Okay. So you always have to respect Sephiroth's recovery. Up B, it's so hard to do anything, and Captain Falcon, who's a player that wants to go off stage and edge guard, it's just gonna have a little bit of a harder time with that, and it looks like that's what happened there. I think he was trying for the 2-frame down spike, which I think took Kenny's last stock in game 1, and instead it just went the complete opposite way of Sephiroth's up B connecting and finding the stock. This time it looks like Captain Falcon really respecting that recovery. Oh, still choosing to go off ledge and getting absolutely annihilated for it, but his sacrifice was not in vain. Just missed ledge there for Asthmatic. Real bummer, but okay, that was pretty good. Not getting the third follow-up. I thought he was going to follow up with another neutral B or a knee on that one, but he didn't. Oh, okay. Opting that. It's a good out of shield option for Captain Falcon. I think it's pretty quick. I don't know the frame data, but up B is just an annoying move in general, and Captain Falcon, being the way he is, can just float around. Down tilt, getting an edge guard there. Oh, it's a down air, follow up back air. Okay, back to stage. Asthmatic has it now. He's back in control a little bit. The player just kind of finding the neutral. Captain Falcon getting there a little bit. Dash attack knocks him off. Oh, anticipating the edge guard. Didn't come out though. That's another option. It's just Sephiroth has so many tools. Oh man. And speaking of, there goes Captain Falcon. Down B in there. Gets the stock. Asthmatic down to his last stock here. But we do have greatBetty in reserve. Just I'm sure would love to. Oh, nice counter on that one. Oh, good in there. No follow up to it. Oh, gets the grab and just a little too much pummel on that one. You get 1 pummel every 25%, so that they didn't create the max. The other person's smashing. Okay, keeping shield pressure up. I love it. You love to see it. Doing a great job. Captain Falcon shield really low. Could be a shield poke here. Could be a shield break if he doesn't realize his shield's so low. And at this point, it's probably recovered. Doing a great job with those landed aerials of just keeping pressure on Asthmatic here. Good stuff coming out of the Captain Falcon player from SVSU. And stuff finding the wings. It's the up B. Definitely, that Captain Falcon player loves just to throw out those up Bs. He's pretty good at connecting them, but that one there getting punished with the, looks like it up tilt. I think it was up tilt. I don't think it was up smash. For putting them to their last stock. So SVSU at their last stock of the playoffs, potentially. If Post can close it out here. I'm sure Asthmatic would love to do that. Trying to find some action. Let's see. Keeping the pressure on him. That was interesting. Oh, just surviving. That was a good DI from Asthmatic. Oh man. Oh, that was very strange. Didn't snap ledge, and then I think he was just a little past it, and then just didn't quite get the recovery on the way down either. So that's gonna close out Asthmatic's last stock, putting Post 3 stocks to SVSU's 1 remaining stock, and that'll send greatBetty up against this Captain Falcon player from SVSU. We'll see what Kenshiro chooses. His Bowser has been really, really strong lately. He went Bowser in round 1 versus SVSU and did absolute work. He was a menace, so we'll see if he continues with that. Bowser being larger, some combo food for Captain Falcon, but greatBetty doing a great job of using his options. I feel like this Captain Falcon player likes to uppy a lot, which I know greatBetty is like amazing shield skills, but that does go through shield. So you're going to have to be careful with that. Probably using some more punish options, you know, like a jab or something if he's coming at him. We'll see what the stages go. So it is SVSU's bans. If you are SVSU right now and you are a Captain Falcon player and you know that you're probably going up against a Bowser, what do you ban? What do you want? Actually, both players kind of equal on this one. You probably ban FD. I'd imagine if you're Captain Falcon, you don't want to go against a Bowser on FD. Platform's doing good for Bowser with his side B grabs, but also going good for Captain Falcon with his aerial maneuvers. So really, I think it's both players are going to kind of want similar stages for this, like a PS2 or Battlefield, I guess. I always forget that Bowser's side B is like a stupid kill option on triplats. And we're getting stage selection here. We'll see how it comes out. Okay, we're loaded up. We do have Kenshiro taking the Bowser versus the Captain Falcon. And where did we elect to go? greatBetty. Loading. Okay, alright. I know Kenny loving this stage. Or Kenshiro loving this stage. He does take this one a lot. So we'll see. Talon City. This is going to be an interesting one. Kenshiro with the huge lead, obviously, 3 stocks to 1 stock. We get our taunts, and action starts up. So Kenshiro just needing to play this one smart, honestly, just getting enough percentage, to get the last kill and close things out. Uppy had a shield, always doing great work for Bowser. It's like frame 4 or something, it's just so fast. Okay, and here's where the platforms are kind of favoring the Captain Falcon route. If Bowser gets up there, he's kind of slow, and you know, you tend to get some options here. There he's throwing out his random up Bs, I guess trying to catch maybe an aerial from Bowser. There's the Flame Breath punish, or flame, I don't know if you call it an edge guard or just a punish, but keeping him at bay here. Kenshiro with stage control, looks like grabbing the side. Oh, if you could have found that side plat, that would have definitely been it. But, and honestly, with a 3 stock lead, the cheese is real. Could just take 1 stock, or just take him to the edge, and he finds it there. Yep, that's not. Oh, it is going to do it. Okay, I thought maybe that was great SDI, but nope, can't SDI away. And that takes it home for Post University, winning round 3 of the playoffs versus SVSU, Saugansaw Valley State University. I'll butcher it one more time for the camera, and gonna call it there. Great stuff coming out of Post. Nice work all around. This is me, DK, signing off. Have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Bye.